Hi guys, quick review for you is that you're having problems doing your KBATs. We discussed in class exactly what was expected on how to do them, and I thought it'd be useful if I just walked through it one more time for you. As you see on the screen, I have the first unit's KBAT pulled up. Remember, KBAT stands for Know and Be Able To. In this KBAT, we have our vocabulary terms that we will know by the end of the unit, and we have our Be Able To statements. These are our command statements that show what you will understand or what you will be able to answer by the end of the chapter. Remember we talked about in class how when you sit down to study at night, you should sit down, have your textbook out, have your laptop out, and have your paper to take your notes. Remember, you are required to take notes on every chapter. We talked again about how if you're writing more than a quarter than what you're reading, you're probably writing too much. In addition, we went through 3 different styles of note-taking. If you are struggling with those styles of note-taking, I have linked them again down here. Here is our how to take bullet points. Here's our Cornell notes, and here's our Harvard notes. There are a couple other options listed there for you in case you're interested in looking at them. Please choose what works best for you. Remember, when I look at your notes, I will only look to see, are they complete? Can I tell you read for the night? And are they in your own words? Remember, we write the headings, we read, we think about what's important, and then we write our notes from there. They're not full sentences. They're not written while we're reading. So you sit down at night to study your KBAT. I'm sitting down in my kitchen. So I sit down, I have my book, I have my paper for my notes, and I have my laptop out. As I start reading, I start taking notes. As I come across a word that maybe is on here that I'm not real familiar with, I go ahead and I open up my chart. You may opt to use a chart, or you can use actual old school flashcards. It is completely your choice. If you use a chart, you simply put the word in here that you found. I'm going to use participatory mapping because that is one of our words right there, participatory GIS. I would then put the definition in there. That can be the definition you found in your textbook. That can be if you decided to look it up and make sure you understood it, you can put that definition. It's completely your choice. What makes this different from regular flashcards is you are then required to put in an explanation. What does this mean in your words? What is your understanding of participatory mapping and GISing? That's what would go there. Finally, you would put your example. I kind of remember that in class, we watched the video about the favelas. So I would put the video about favelas as my example. That way I've got something there. I will put my definition that I got from the book or the internet, and I would put my understanding. My understanding is it is maps created by people in the area using phones and GPS to create their own, to create their own maps. So it's created by people in the area. Put that in there. There we go. And then the textbook definition would be in there. Remember, for this unit only, for this chapter only, you need to do half the words of your choice. It's all up to you. Once I finish filling that in, I go back to reading my book and taking my notes, continuing along my way. When I'm done reading my roughly 4 to 6 pages per night, then I would stop. I will look at my Be Able To's and I will think to myself, after everything I've read today and what we talked in class, can I answer any of these? And if I can, I would simply click on the document, maybe indent it, or pick another color possibly so it's easier for me to tell. That's you, in this case, what I'm reading. Let's go with blue. Okay, 4 methods of gathering geographic data. I know we talked about some. Let's see, there's GPS, there's GIS, there's participant, and I would answer it. Oh, it helps if I can spell properly, doesn't it? Oh, that works. Participatory mapping. And then it says explain. So I would say GPS is, and I'd answer the question. And then maybe GIS is, and so on and so forth. If I look at it and I can't do any of the others, then I don't do them. I just simply close my book, and put it away for the night. The next night, I get it out, I repeat the process again. As we go through, you'll then be able to fill in all the blanks on your own, in your own words, in full, complete, wonderful, happy sentences. Because this is practice for test questions. On the day your KBAT is due, you will include the chart, your notes, and your answer to the BAT questions in order to receive full credit. Notice that if you're struggling with a section, this tells you what the strand is, so you can go see when we covered that strand in class. So that information is there for you too. Hope this helps and that things work out well for you.